Hi, I'm John Byrne with Poets and Quants. Welcome to another edition of our one-on-one video series. Today I'm in Bloomington, Indiana on the beautiful campus of Indiana University at the Kelley School of Business with Phil Powell, Associate Dean of Indiana University's Kelley School of Business. Welcome, Phil.
Hi, John. Good to be here.
Now, you have a really interesting menu of a half dozen specialized master's programs. That is the fastest growing field of graduate business education in the last 5 years. Tell me how your programs differ from other programs out there.
You know, most people think of Kelley Direct, they think of our MBA program, our online MBA.
Which has been around for ages.
Right, since 1999. But we have 6 online MS degrees that are an important part of our portfolio. We have business analytics, we have marketing, entrepreneurship and innovation, supply chain management, finance, and strategic management. These MS degrees are perfect for professionals that are a little bit more seasoned in their career. They're looking for deep specialized knowledge to add to their professional portfolio to move up to the director or the executive level. In fact, some of our MS students already have MBAs from other schools. This is actually a sharper presentation of specialized knowledge that a student can get in a shorter time frame than the MBA is.
That would be my pace.
There you go. But let's say we have someone who has sort of an on and off schedule with their work.
Sure.
We allow technology to liberate our learning model and the ability to move through the program and to interweave the learning along with the value they're delivering in their company, because that's ultimately going to be the portfolio they present to move into the executive suite.
I work with companies located all across the country and even in Europe. So most of my client interaction is actually through digital medium. So being as part of the Kelley program, it actually mirrors what I do day to day and how I have to problem solve and work with people, even more so than an in-person master's education would.
Now, some MSs are for they're called pre-experience MS degrees, right? You don't need any experience. In this case, you're really appealing to people who have how many years of experience in the workplace?
Oh, 10, 15 years. And so if, for example, you're a financial analyst and you've performed your function very well, your financial team does very well, but you want to be an executive, and the way to get into the executive suite is to take your financial acumen, but broaden it to embrace the whole business analytics function in the company. Our MS degree positions you to sort of be the translator between the specialists you have in the organization and the executive suite that really wants to leverage up the analytics but doesn't have the technical know-how to use the data science to the advantage of the company.
And the typical length is how long?
The great thing about our MBA and MS programs online is its maximum flexibility. You can move through at your own pace. You can take a term off if you need to. You can speed up. This is part of our philosophy of allowing technology to liberate the model, instead of putting you in a straitjacket in terms of the time frame that you move through the program.
So it's 10 courses.
All of our MS programs are 10 courses, 10 3-hour courses. Each course is the equivalent of a residential semester, but we put it into a 12-week term. If you want to speed through pretty quickly, you can take 2 or 3 classes a term. That allows you to graduate in a year. But what's important and what differentiates our MS programs is that our MS programs involve a residency here in Bloomington that allow us to immerse you in an experiential learning project. People say, how do you do experiential learning in an online MBA program? It's key. The residency experience can actually be the most transformative part of the program. It's in those experiential learning courses that you learn how to translate the knowledge into practice, especially at the executive level. Lastly, and I think this is our most exciting part of our MS programs, is that our online MS students get the same level of career services that our residential and our online MBA students get. So we'll not only help you get that degree, but if you're wanting to change jobs or switch careers, we'll put you in the same pool as our MBAs, and you'll get that same training, that same grooming, and we'll help put you on the job market, and you can interview with our recruiters either on campus or virtually. And lastly, let's say you get into the MS program and you love the experience. You realize, you know, I need some of that MBA sort of skills training. It's not just going to be about the knowledge set. It is possible to go from our MS program into the MBA program and graduate with a dual degree. At the same time, also, students can come in through our MBA and earn the MS on the other side. Again, this is part of the flexibility. And that makes a bold statement to recruiters that you truly have learned deeply in this area, so much that now not only do you have your MBA, but you have your MS degree.
So Phil, which program do you think is best for me?
For you, John, Masters of Science in Strategic Management. With our MS in Strategic Management, we allow you to sort of, it's a little bit more flexible than our other MS programs. We'll allow you to pick and choose those great Kelley courses that are going to take Poets and Quants to the next level.
There we go. I like this idea.
We'll get you registered before you leave here, Bloomington.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. This is John Byrne with Poets and Quants on the campus of Indiana University.